Book 3, Lesson 6. Chasm. Say chasm. Chasm. Noun. A deep crack or opening in the earth. When we came to the chasm, we saw that the only way across was an old rope bridge.
Now, let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. A chasm is most likely to be A, a few feet deep, or B, hundreds of feet deep. If you said B, you are correct. A chasm is a deep opening in the earth. Chasms could be hundreds, even thousands of feet deep.
Continent. Say continent. Continent. Noun. One of the 7 great land areas of the world. These include Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australia, North America, South America, and Europe. Because Antarctica is very cold, it is the continent with the fewest people.
Now, let's review word meaning. True or false? The United States is a continent. If you said false, you are correct. The United States is not one of the 7 great land areas of the world. It is part of the continent of North America.
Credit. Say credit. Credit. Noun. Number 1. Honor or praise. A way of expressing thanks. After the kitten was rescued, everyone gave the credit to Marcia, who had quickly climbed the tree to get it. Number 2. A way of buying things and paying for them later. The Simpsons bought their car on credit and will make car payments of $300 a month for several years.
Now, let's review word meaning. True or false? When you buy something on credit, you do not have to pay for it right away. If you said true, you are right. Something bought on credit can be paid for later. Expensive things like cars and houses are usually bought on credit.
Enable. Say enable. Enable. Verb. To make possible. To give the means to bring about. Living for a year in Greece enabled everyone in my family to learn to speak some Greek.
Now, let's review word meaning. Yes or no? School buses enable students to get to school. If you said yes, you are right. School buses make it possible for students to get to and from school.
Foul. Say foul. Foul. Adjective. Number 1. Having an unpleasant taste or smell. A foul smell of chemicals came from the jewelry polishing factory. Number 2. Stormy, with strong winds and heavy rain. With dark clouds above and a rising wind in our face, we biked as fast as we could to reach home before the foul weather hit. Noun. In sports, a move or play that is against the rules. When Steffi hit the ball outside the line, the umpire called a foul.
Now, let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. A foul smell might make you want to A. Hold your nose, or B. breathe in the smell even more. If you said A, you are correct. A foul smell is unpleasant and would make you want to hold your nose.
Gust. Say gust. Gust. Noun. A sudden increase in the strength of the wind. As the hurricane got closer, the gusts of wind shook the house.
Now, let's review word meaning. True or false? Gusts of wind are likely to take place during storms. If you said true, you are correct. It is common for winds to become stronger during storms.
Ordeal. Say ordeal. Ordeal. Noun. An unpleasant, painful, or difficult experience or test. Lena's visit to the dentist was not the ordeal she had feared it would be.
Now, let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. A spelling test is an ordeal if it A has only one question, or B takes 4 hours to complete. If you said B, you are correct. Ordeals are difficult or unpleasant. A spelling test that takes 4 hours to complete would be quite an ordeal.
Plateau. Say plateau. Plateau. Noun. A broad, flat area of high ground. After a 1,000-foot climb, the explorers reached the plateau.
Now, let's review word meaning. True or false? Plateaus are narrow and steep. If you said false, you are correct. Plateaus are broad and flat areas of high ground. They are neither narrow nor steep.
Rig. Say rig. Rig. Verb. Number 1. To make or do something by using whatever is nearby. Sawyer and I wanted a shady place to sit in the backyard, so we rigged up a tent using 2 broom handles and an old blanket. Number 2. To set up sails on a boat. Mom rigged the sails while we loaded the picnic basket, towels, and life jackets on the boat. Noun. A machine or construction that is used for a special purpose. Oil rigs pump oil from 1,000 feet deep.
Now, let's review word meaning. Yes or no? When you rig the sails on a boat, you take the sails down. If you said no, you are right. When you rig the sails on a boat, you put the sails up.
Schedule. Say schedule. Schedule. Noun. Number 1. A plan that gives expected times for different things to happen. A flat tire put Lillian a half an hour behind schedule on her bike trip across Michigan. Number 2. A list of times when trains, buses, and airplanes arrive and leave. This schedule says that the last bus for Los Angeles leaves at midnight.
Now, let's review word meaning. Yes or no? A schedule tells exactly when things happened. If you said no, you are correct. A schedule is a plan that tells when things are expected to happen.